Well, hello, wonderful students. So, in the process of working with our lovely 8:30 class, one of the things you'll hear me repeat is everyone can do math to high levels. Math is your language, your world. It's just start talking about it. Okay? We watched this video, and some of you have sent some emails about what's going on here. So, I want to kind of get this going. So, you have this video.
First one, 2x minus 4y is greater than 8, has been graphed by finding the line, which is 2x minus 4y equals 8, making it a dotted line because we have a greater than here, so we're not including the line itself, and then shading above, which is the kind of reddish pinkish shading that you see here. The second inequality has been solved by graphing the line 2x plus y equals 3. We actually have that line graph because doesn't allow equality. And then we've shaded, and in this case we shaded below to the left of the line, and that's where we shaded blue.
All right. So again, everybody makes mistakes in mathematics, and we are just, that's what we are demonstrating that here. Mistakes and challenges are the best times for our brain. I looked at this and I checked it, but I didn't work through every single part in detail. So what ends up happening here is the algebra is fine, the graph is wrong. So let's go talk about that. Technology, like I said, it never does the thinking for us. And if we don't do the thinking, we could end up making a mistake or even explaining it wrong. So what I want to highlight, what I noticed, because now I have to take some time and think about, okay, well, what did this person do wrong? Greater than 8. Oof, what do you notice about this red portion versus their red portion? Let me see if it'll let me make it a large screen. 2x minus 4y greater than 8. Their red portion is shaded above. Here's what happened. In this instructor's mind, they noticed, okay, the variables are over here and they're greater than. However, remember, if you rewrite this in the form where y equals mx plus b, and then like he said, replace the equal sign with the correct inequality, that'll all work. But if we subtract 2x from both sides, no big deal. Let me actually go do that. But just keep this in your mind. We're going to look at this algebra and we're going to write it in the y equals mx plus b. But then I want to use the inequality. So I'm going to solve for y basically, because that's what happened here. And the person and even me looking at it, you just kind of check it quickly and your brain said, oh, greater than, shaded above, we're good. That's not how inequalities work. So algebra to save the day here, and technology and even this program that to rue the day. Okay, whoops, I want to put the other one in there. 2x plus y less than or equal to 3. 2x plus y less than or equal to 3. Okay, that blue line looks pretty good. Looks pretty good, okay? We're not going to worry about the problems just yet. I want to look at this. So let me zoom in a little bit so you can see it a little bit easier. Okay, good for you. I am going to solve for y. So 2x minus 4y greater than 8. So we can understand what's happening here. Clearly they thought it's the greater than, so we shade above. It's not an or equal to, it's a strict inequality, so a dotted line. The dotted line is correct, but let's solve for y and see what happens to our inequality symbol. Minus 2x from both sides, same steps that you would do to solve for any variable, whether an equality, an inequality, or just rearranging an expression. Ignore that. Might be a little bit different. So minus 2x plus 8. Notice 8 minus 2x is the same thing as negative 2x plus 8. Think about that. That's true. They're exactly the same. Now we're going to divide by negative 4. You have to divide each thing by negative 4. When you have the long fraction bar, you can split it up, right, with fractions with common denominators, and this would be negative 2x over negative 4, and this would be positive 8 over negative 4. Just keep those tools in mind, how math works. All right, we're left with 1 greater than or equal to positive 1/2, because negative 2 over negative 4 becomes positive 1/2, minus 2, because 8 divided by negative 4 is negative 2. Remember, a fraction is a division. It's dividing into negative 4 equal parts. Uh-oh, we divided by a negative. So this has to flip-flop. So either when they were checking the problem, even they forget this step. So that is our equation of a line with the strict inequality, the strictly less than symbol that we need to graph. And I'll show you how when I write this up here, it'll be this exactly same dotted line shaded area. Y strictly less than 1/2 x minus 2. The green is exactly the same as the red. And this right here was where they were having the error, which can cause some other problems, like when they say something is a solution when clearly it's not a solution according to the graph. What do? Well, you can check with the correct graph if you wanted, or you can check algebraically. So let's just talk about this one because this is the one that was causing problems for students. Well, here it is. It's in the shaded area, kind of, and it's on the solid line. So that is a solution, which means when we plug in x equals 3 and y equals negative 3, we will get a number that is greater than 8. And down here, we'll get a number that is less than or equal to 3. Okay, so you can plug those in and try your hand at the algebra. You can use a calculator. This says 2 times x minus 4 times y. So just replace those numbers and see what number you get. If it's greater than, you're golden. If it's less than or equal to, over here, you're golden. That's a solution, okay? I am sorry about this error. I love the critical thinking, and I will see some of you soon. And those of you watching this, thank you for taking the time to check your work, check your thinking, and challenge these ideas. Good job. Really good job.